Hey everyone, it's Kim and welcome to this week's pregnancy vlog. Today I am 39 weeks pregnant, which means, drum roll please, that means that this week I am officially considered full term. I am so excited, I can officially say I've carried this baby full term, which is, it's a crazy wonderful milestone. I honestly did not think I was going to be able to make this update though, because at 8 weeks and 2 days, I started to go into labor, or 8 weeks, wow, 38 weeks and 2 days, I started to go into labor. I have been in prodromal labor since Tuesday night, and I'm not gonna lie, it has been a total pain. I am now on day 5 of this prodromal labor, which, if you are unfamiliar with what prodromal labor is, it's basically the first stage of labor. It's when the contractions first start coming. They're pretty spaced out. It's kind of before they establish a significant pattern, and it's sorry, I'm having a contraction right now, so I'm trying to focus on this and deal with that at the same time. But it's basically like they start coming, and they don't get stronger or develop a distinct pattern, but they're there, and they're noticeable. And yeah, these are not Braxton Hicks. These are actual contractions. They start in my lower back and they wrap around my belly, and I started having those on Tuesday night, anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes apart. And today is day 5 of this. These contractions have been consistent. Right now, they're kind of all over the place. They're anywhere from 5 minutes apart to 15 minutes apart. So, it's sometimes I'll have 12 in an hour, and then sometimes I'll only have 4 in an hour. They're staying the same on the pain scale, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most intense portion of transition. I would have to place these at a 3 or a 4. They're not super painful, but they are pretty uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie, they are uncomfortable. I am finding it more and more difficult to sleep through them and to be able to relax through them. I am getting completely exhausted because it is so hard for me to sleep at night, because these contractions just will not stop no matter what I do. Me and my midwife have kind of tried everything to either make them stop or regulate them. I even wound up, last resort, I took some Benadryl last night to try to just knock me out, and it did knock me out for 2 to 3 hours, but then I just woke up again to the cramping and the contractions, and it just won't let up. And my midwife has said she's never had anyone before who we've tried everything to either get these to pick up and regulate and turn into active labor, or get them to just stop and go away until it's time. She said she has never had anyone who hasn't responded to anything. Usually people's bodies will respond to something that we try. And I have just about walked myself to death. I have bounced on a birth ball. I've tried aromatherapy. I've tried warm baths and showers. I've tried pineapple. We've tried nipple stimulation and, sex, and everything you can possibly think of to naturally get these contractions to become regular. But nothing's working. And I would say don't even bother trying, because it's the self-induction methods, and those will not work until your body is ready. But we were hoping maybe they'd work because my body is already starting to go into labor on its own. So we were hoping maybe some of these things would help it along a little bit. Nothing is helping. So, then we've tried, like I said, the aromatherapy, the warm baths. I've tried, just staying off of my feet for a couple days and just relaxing to see if maybe my body will stop and just relax enough to where, they go away and they calm down. But it's not happening. They are coming, and I'm not gonna lie, I am exhausted at this point. I'm a little bit frustrated. This is not new to me. I had this same exact thing happen with my son's labor. It was days and days. It was like a week and a half of this prodromal labor before it kicked into active labor. And once I was in active labor, it was 80 something hours before I had him in my arms. It was intense. And I was hoping that this time around my labor would be a little bit easier and shorter, and maybe I could just skip the whole prodromal part, since my body, I thought, already knew what it was doing. But apparently I'm not quite that lucky. So it's just part of the end of pregnancy, and I'm not gonna lie, I am hoping I don't have too much longer, because if these contractions continue for another week, I feel like I'm just going to die. You know, I'm only on day 5, and I feel like such a wimp. But I mean, oh, they're becoming kind of brutal, and I'm getting so exhausted. So, I don't want to try like the cohoches or castor oil or anything like that. Anything that could potentially have a negative side effect. I don't want to try that. I would rather let my body just do its thing. But things like walking and bouncing on a ball and eating a little bit of pineapple, like, that's not going to hurt me. But, you know, castor oil and the cohoches and different things like that, they definitely have their negative side effects, and I'd rather just avoid those altogether. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Day 5, prodromal labor. Intense, uncomfortable. Hopefully within the next 2 or 3 days you will be watching a birth announcement video, because I am just so ready to have her here in my arms. My symptoms this week, on top of the contractions that will not stop, exhaustion and fatigue, because mainly I think because I'm not able to sleep well at night anymore because of these contractions and the cramping, and just it's so hard for me to get comfortable, so I'm not sleeping very well. So I'm fatigued all the time. The heartburn is through the roof bad. Nothing I'm doing is helping. I've just given up. I'm just burning. There's nothing I can do, but it's okay. Then this is a little bit of TMI. I believe I mentioned this in last week's update, but my body has been cleansing itself out via my butthole. That has continued, and it has gotten a lot more intense. So it's definitely trying to clear itself out for labor, and it's definitely trying to keep my system just open and not clogged up, which is a really good thing. It's just sort of inconvenient when I'm like running to go to the bathroom every, you know, hour and a half with bowel movements. So there's that. I am constantly hungry. I want to eat all the food all the time. Yesterday I started craving a large extra cheese pepperoni pizza, a Reese's or Snickers, I'm flexible, milkshake from Steak and Shake, and a box of donuts. I have not gotten any of those things yet, but as of yesterday that was like my main craving, and I am still craving all of those things like hardcore. So that's what I'm craving at the moment. I have not gotten any of those things. But I may cheat and go out and get myself the milkshake because I want it. Not the best for me, but I'm just, at this point, I'm like, I don't even care. I am uncomfortable, and I want a milkshake. But I'm thirsty. I'm going through about 4 to 5 gallons of water a day at this point. I am not drinking anything but water. No, like if I drink juice, my heartburn is horrible. So I'm not doing juice. I'm not doing anything. I'm only drinking water, and I'm going through about 4 to 5 gallons of it a day, which is sort of insane. I'm just constantly thirsty, and then I'm constantly hungry. I want to eat everything in the house, and then everything that's not in the house. I like every hour, like I can eat like I ate this morning, for example. This morning for breakfast, I had eggs and bacon and fruit and pancakes. That's a pretty big breakfast. And an hour later, I was like starving. It was like I hadn't even eaten. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm just really hungry. A couple of my friends have said maybe you're carb loading because, you know, labor's coming, so your body's trying to like pack itself full, you know, and get all the nutrients and energy that it can, which kind of makes sense. So I don't know, but all I know is I'm really hungry all the time, which leads into my weight gain this week. This past week I have gained 1 pound, so I am now sitting at 253.5. Not too bad. That brings the total to like 17 pounds, something like that. I didn't do the math. You do the math. So still not bad. And 1 pound in a week is kind of to be expected. So yeah, gained a pound this week, and I think it's because I am eating constantly, which, again, not such a bad thing. Let's see, I'm just trying to take it as easy as possible. This week, I don't have any plans to go anywhere, or do anything, or see anybody. I am staying home. The only times I'm going to leave my house are to drop my son off at school and pick him up, and maybe like go on a walk in my neighborhood with him, or like take him to the neighborhood park. But like, I have no appointments. I am not going anywhere this week. That is not in my plans. I'm just at home, and I need to clean desperately. I don't know if you can see behind me. I have this like collection going on the kitchen table of stuff that I need to put away and organize, and I have not done it, and I'm greatly procrastinating. I don't want to do it, but I know I need to do it. So that's my project. As this video will be uploading, that is my project. I think that's kind of it as far as things that are going on this week and what this past week has looked like for me. I had every intention of making a couple of videos this past week, but with this prodromal labor, I've just been so focused on that. To be honest, I just was like, well, let me have the baby first, and then I'll make these other videos, which obviously has not happened. So, but I'm hoping that within the next few days, I have a birth announcement for you guys. So please send me labor dust, send me thoughts and prayers that this latent labor will kick it into gear and become active labor, and I can actually give birth to this child, and that these contractions that are just going nowhere, that they will either stop completely until it's actually go time, or that they will turn into go time. That would be greatly appreciated. Oh, and one other thing. I made a Facebook page. I did it. I just decided, you know what? I'll just do it, because I do have some family on Facebook who maybe doesn't have a YouTube account, but, you know, likes it when they know I make a video. And this way I don't have to tell them all, hey, made a new video. You know, I can just link the videos from there to here. I'll be posting updates on there. I'll have pictures on there. Plus, it's a way I feel I can interact with you all a little bit more personally, maybe. So yeah, I made a Facebook page. The link is down below in the description box. Go like it. I would love to kind of get it boosted and see if we can get some traffic on there. And I would love to make that kind of a fun, interactive forum. But yeah, I think that's really it. I will show you guys my bump, and you are going to have to pardon the pants today. They are sweatpants I have had for the past, I want to say 9 years. I have had these sweatpants, so they're not the best sweatpants, but they're comfortable, and that's what I need today. So, here we go. Let's show you guys my bump here. Alrighty, this is the 39-week, this chair's kind of in the way, pregnancy bump. Just want to make sure you guys get a good belly. And then if I pick this up, see the bare belly. So yeah, I'm definitely going with comfortable over fashion these days. Plus, if my water breaks, I would rather it be in pants like these rather than like jeans or like a nice pair of yoga pants. These, I don't even care if it like breaks and there's like bloody show and stuff. I can just throw them in the garbage at this point. So I'm trying to go more for comfort over style nowadays, but I hope you all understand. But thank you all so much for watching. Your love and support really truly does mean the world to me. I love you all, and thanks for everything, and until next time, bye.